Majestic, isn't it? I'm Diana. I'll take you to your quarters. Welcome to Advanced Mission.
Agent 47 and Diana Burnwood are the world's top assassins working for the ICA. Unknowingly, they have been hired by a shadow client to target a number of operatives of Providence, a secret organization working in the highest echelons of power. Providence's controller, the Constant, approaches Diana and makes her a deal. Eliminate the shadow client and learn about 47's past. But when 47 discovers that the shadow client is Lucas Gray, his lost childhood friend, he and Diana switch sides to fulfill an old pact: destroy Providence. Together, they manage to capture the Constant, forcing him to reveal the identities of the 3 Providence partners. Eliminate them, and the war would be over. However, the Constant has an ace up his sleeve. Look closer. In the shadows. Behind the everyday world. Beyond the headlines and the seats of power. A hidden hand. A kind of company known as Providence. To it, we were just assets. To use and throw away. To do the unthinkable. The unforgivable. And it never gave us a second thought. Until now. After decades in the shadows, we are fighting back. Me and 47. Much has been lost, but we are closer than ever. We trapped the Constant, Providence's chief controller, and finally learnt the names of its 3 partners. In their downfall, we lay the past to rest. And, just maybe, look towards the future. 47. It's time.
Partners are down there. You know, I never planned this far ahead. You never do. I see someone got his memory back. Wait, is that a beacon? What the hell? Base. Alexa Carlisle's helicopter just took off. Confirm target locations, over. Diana, what's the status?
Right. We have a situation. Carlisle has left the building. And I think I know why. The Constant has escaped. He persuaded one of the sailors into setting him free. And since then, he's been seizing control of Providence assets and resources. I can only assume Carlisle is rushing to contain the damage.
If she slips away again...
We'll keep track of her. Make sure she doesn't. Meanwhile, the plan stays the same. Your destination is the Scepter, the world's tallest building where the partners are laying low, courtesy of their host, Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali. Marcus Stuyvesant is fifth-generation old money. His family made its fortune in real estate and banking, and were at one point the chief landowners in New York. Carl Ingram is a powerful Washington kingmaker whose family grew rich selling gunpowder during the American Civil War, and later established a globe-spanning empire in oil, coal, and steel. Both families long since retreated from public view, but their quiet dominance endures to this day. Now, the partners likely suspect that we're coming, so Mr. Grey will infiltrate building controls and disable all electronic doors and elevators. Stuyvesant and Ingram are about to find they have nowhere left to run.
Right. This is our moment, 47. Providence ruined our lives with the flick of a pen. Today, we return the favor. Happy hunting.
Welcome to Dubai, 47. Today is the inauguration of the Scepter, and the ceremony is well underway. You will find Marcus Stuyvesant near the building's signature art installation, while a paranoid Carl Ingram has ensconced himself in his penthouse suite, security on highest alert. Mr. Gray is already in position and ready to assist. Good luck, 47.
47. Come in. 47, do you copy?
I'm here.
Are you in position?
I'm heading towards the point of entry.
Good. Get back to me when you're there. 47, use your camera and scan the lock, will you? I think I can override the Windows controls from here.
I'm in position.
47, the inauguration is taking place close by. Once you've infiltrated it, get your bearings. I'm sure there must be floor plans somewhere.
Understood.
We need absolute focus on this one. If Ingram and Stuyvesant are alerted to our presence, we may lose them for good. We are so close, 47.
Don't worry. They're not going anywhere.
I soon built up a construction empire that was worthy of the great Al-Ghazali legacy. So, I would like to keep the things we leave here.
On behalf of His Royal Highness Omar Al-Ghazali, I bid you welcome to the center.
This achievement might not have been possible. Thank you. I'm Charles. The world. So, my public trust, the bird Al-Ghazali. Oh, you don't like that. The scepter, if you find the other name. Now, please, be my guest and celebrate. And thank you.
Hello, sir. Look, it's just a precaution.
I've been personally invited by the Royal Highness Omar Al-Ghazali. I should have clearance. The name is Zaina Kazim.
Sir, I understand, but you can't enter without being searched.
Forty-seven.
Standard procedure.
This
I
is
would like to
ridiculous.
address the Providence
Well, that's
partners
how it is.
directly.
Think about it.
I
and
want
come
them
back
to
if you
know
want.
why this is happening.
I'll be waiting upstairs in the reception.
And I have an idea,
Understood.
but it requires you finding a map terminal. Zana Kazim, aka the Vulture. One of the top agents working for Crystal Dawn, the Pan-African terrorist organization. I almost hired him myself once, but chose the Maelstrom instead. Now what is his business here? Listen, I want to talk to the partners directly. Make them understand why all of this is happening. And that terminal gives me an idea. There's a server room near the Sheikh's personal reception. If you can gain access to it, we might be able to recover useful intel from it. We'll have to work together to hack the system, but it's our best shot.
No, you were being a bitch. Now go away and binge eat some celery or whatever idiots like you do. Or do something worse than blowing cancer in your face.
God, what is your problem? You are sick.
You have no idea.
Step up your game. Oh, shoot! Okay, I'm afraid to say we got some trouble coming. God.
What the hell?
Any description on the possible...
That outfit looks wrong on you. You think you can play me for a fool? That's it, that's it. Slow and steady. Disengage! Move it!
Whoa! For the love of... God, please!
Take him! Come down! Oh, what? He's good.
Wow.
My boyfriend has a restraining order. I think it might be him. Could you go see if it's him? Good point. Yeah.
Are you trying to get rid of that person? Like a bag of trash? What kind of person are you? Don't touch me! Ah!
What kind of disguise you're wearing? Are you kidding me?
This is not acceptable behavior. I'm getting help.
What? It's hard! Bastard out! Give him all you got! Stop me!
Pretty swanky place, huh?
Oh, yeah. I could get used to a gig like this. Beautiful view.
Oh, Mr. Kazim. I'm glad you changed your mind.
Arrogance can be a dangerous trait.
Yes, indeed, it can. Mr. Ingram has been expecting you. We have a conference room set up for you.
Hello, sir.
Please, go in and make yourself comfortable. Mr. Ingram will be with you shortly.
Thank you.
I'm taking you with me.
No way.
That's... No. No way!
Pretty swanky place, huh?
Oh, yeah. I could get used to a gig like this.
Oh, Mr. Kazim. I'm glad you changed your mind.
Arrogance can be a dangerous trait.
Yes, indeed, it can. Mr. Ingram has been expecting you. We have a conference room set up for you.
How you doing?
Please, go in and make yourself comfortable. Mr. Ingram will be with you shortly.
Thank you.
Yes, okay. Bye.
Hello, sir.
Mr. Kazim, a pleasure to meet you. Omar tells me great things about you. I'll get straight to the point. I have well, let's call it a dispute, which the Royal Highness tells me you're very capable of taking care of. Now, I've worked with your organization before. Morocco, I believe. So I'm a little hesitant.
Don't be. We do what's needed.
Well, only time will tell. I have 2 assignments for you. Take care of the first one, and then we can discuss the bigger fish. Now, on to the first. An acute problem has been brought to my attention.
Keep talking.
I'll be candid with you. No one is supposed to know that I'm here. However, there's a journalist down at the inauguration, and he's asking rather intrusive questions about who's staying up here, and that is a very dangerous problem for me. Now, I want you to silence this little pain. You think you can do that?
It's what I do best.
I like your bluntness. This is his file. Hans Lucht, Pulitzer-winning freelance journalist. He's good, and won't give up until he gets the answers he needs. And that can't happen.
Consider it done.
Good man. And remember, I want a picture. I want proof so I can sleep tonight.
Of course.
Once this little assignment is completed, come back and talk to Miss Toe. Then we can discuss the real cancer that needs to be removed. I'm sure you can see yourself out.
That's Carl Ingram, Providence partner and brass balls billionaire. A legendary political fixer, Ingram is old money and as rotten as they come.
This is a restricted area, sir. You need to leave the area right away. Thank you for your cooperation.
Mr. Lucht, I hear you're looking for information.
Oh, really? Okay. You know what's happening upstairs?
I know more than you could imagine. But we can't talk here. Follow me.
Great. Lead the way. Sir, get out my way. Talk to me again if you mean business.
Hans Lucht, I hear you're asking about some guests. Let's talk somewhere more private.
No, this doesn't feel right. You must be working for the Sheik or something. I don't know. My gut says walk away, and that's what I'm doing. Bye.
Mr. Lucht, I think I might be able to help you. Follow me. We need to find somewhere more quiet.
Okay, I'm interested. After you.
Oh, wow. Do you see that? Oh, just a sec.
Greetings, sir.
Wait for me here. I'll be back as soon as possible.
All right, whatever it is, better be good.
Yes, that's it. Now Ingram trusts you, it's like shooting fish in a barrel.
How are you? You have no access here, sir. That's just the way it is.
Mr. Kazim,
Accept
welcome
it.
back. So, you have the picture.
Yes, here.
Good. Our guest will be delighted. Please follow me. He's waiting. Mr. Kazim, please.
Hey, how you doing?
Follow me.
How you been?
I apologize about the incident earlier downstairs, but you have to understand that we need to keep security tight, no matter who. All our guests go through the same procedure. Right this way, Miss Kazim.
I think that's total BS.
Even if you're dealing with some kind of state allowance for the yachts, the same thing would be true.
I'm not suggesting.
Here we are. Mr. Ingram.
Mr. Cassie, so good to see you. Have the picture?
Yes. Your problem is fixed.
Omar said you were good. Let's get down to the important business at hand. Okay, people, clear the room. I need to discuss some delicate business with Mr. Kazim. Now wait, excuse
We
me
have
for a second.
Ingram right where
I'll be
we
right
want.
back. Please make yourself at home.
47, you know what to do.
Behold.
Let the pros do their job.
I'm sorry about that. Now, where were we? Now I know. My man here will stay for the meeting. I assume that will not be a problem. Either way, you have no choice in the matter.
Looking good today, sir.
It's interesting we haven't come across each other before, Mr. Kazim. Well, maybe not. I usually have my people talk to people like you.
I can imagine.
I don't know how much the Royal Highness, has told you. But my guess is very little, so let me get straight to the point. My organization has been hit by an unpleasant cancer that can only be removed by cutting it out of the gut. If you get my drift.
Yes, I do.
Good. This little turd is spreading his vile, toxic cells, and I want him stopped. Brutally. Chemo won't remove him. Only the knife. I have his file here. Arthur Edwards. A sly little devil, if there ever was one. Me and my associates, well, we underestimated the little worm. We want revenge.
I think you and I share a common interest.
I doubt that. But I want you to make him suffer. This is not a horse that needs to be put out of its misery. This is... a drink. Good idea. I think I'll join you. Now, as I was saying, I doubt that. But I want you to make him suffer. This is not a horse that needs to be put out of its misery. This is a rabid dog that needs to be put down. Am I making myself clear, Mr. Kazim?
Yes. Consider it done.
Good. We're now in business.
We are.
I'll have Miss Toe send you anything you need. We're done here. Oh, one last question. I'm just curious. You're nicknamed the Vulture. Why?
I find it's best to wait for the perfect kill.
I think you'll be perfect for the job. Nice to meet you, Mr. Kazim. I look forward to receiving an update. Safe hunting. Guard!
Yes, Mr. Ingram?
Please show Mr. Kazim out.
Yes, sir. Mr. Kazem, please follow me. Mr. Kazem, you need to listen to me. Follow me and don't get sidetracked. Mr. Kazem, you need to listen to me. Follow me and don't get sidetracked. to listen to me. Follow me and don't get sidetracked. Mr. Kazem, you need to listen to me. Follow me and don't get sidetracked. Mr. Kazem, you need to listen to me. Follow me and don't get sidetracked.
But I'd like to use the radio. Our Royal Highness has never used that before.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Ingram, who is the Royal Highness's guest, has requested no noise of any kind.
Okay, but it means I'll
I
work
just wondered
slower.
What are you doing here? You are way out of bounds.
Find it's best to wait for the perfect kill.
I think you'll be perfect for the job. Nice to meet you, Mr. Kazim. I look forward to receiving an update. Safe hunting. Guard!
Yes, Mr. Ingram?
Please show Mr. Kazim out.
Don't let him get away! Help!
Ah, Jesus!
Carl Ingram finally gets what he deserves. Good riddance. Now let's get him off the stairs.
Psycho! Collecting shot! Someone please help me!
We have a visual. Where is Tango? Visual on Tango.
Find it's best to wait for the perfect kill.
I think you'll be perfect for the job. Nice to meet you, Mr. Kazim. I look forward to receiving an update. Safe hunting.
Mr. Kazem, you need to listen to me. Follow me and don't get sidetracked. Some countries go out of their way to fund the arts, and you get some really unique results. Look at Canada. A lot of weird stuff comes out of Canada.
This from the guy who called me pretentious and cared about the audience.
What do you want? A kiss?
Mr. Kazem, you need to listen to me. Follow me and don't get sidetracked. Mr. Kazem, you need to listen to me. Follow me and don't get sidetracked.
Yo, man. Hello, sir.
It's not that I think it technically something money enters the picture. I think it changes the dynamic. You leave her. No need to panic.
Oh, it smells delicious. Is it nearly done?
Are you kidding me? No, it needs to simmer for perfection. And it will be like the angels touched his palate. Heavenly. You understand?
But isn't it just a stew?
Oh, get out of my kitchen, you imbecile. I don't want your filthy words contaminating my food, idiot. Some people tell you that the Mirepoix doesn't really contribute that much to the overall flavor compared to other elements. Those
are you telling me I can't do my job?
I'm sorry. Mr. Ingram gave specific instructions. No noise of any kind. He's working. He doesn't want to be disturbed.
I get the radio, but if I don't vacuum, I'll get fired.
Hello.
What was it he wanted again? Oh, right.
That gets grumpy when always wants peace and quiet. That's all. See, my neighbor always complained about noise. It pissed me off big time.
What did you do?
I kicked his
Oh
door.
man, a cup of coffee would be nice.
Told him if he didn't like noise, he could pack his shit, move out of his dad. That was an idea. Now, my brother-in-law.
Felt he would be more useful in the private sector and set itself out to lure him to his true calling. Working.
Hello, sir.
Wonder if there are any other blood-sucking jerkers out there.
What in God's name do you think you're doing? Let go! That bottle! Hey! I need help!
to cover. I got the recruit thing. Or did I? Always thought I was a man of letters. Not as easy as it sounds.
Hello. Can I tempt you with a little snack?
Okay. Thanks so much.
Glad to be of service.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Okay. Local cuisine working out for you? Huh? Oh, you need to change your grollies after that.
Carl Ingram finally gets what he deserves. Good riddance. Now let's get Marcus Stuyvesant.
On duty tomorrow?
Yeah. Why?
Just wondered if you got the briefing on the lockdown drill tomorrow?
I got it. I'll get issued one tomorrow morning.
You know how it works? Because I don't.
It's easy. Two of us are stationed up here and below.
Oh.
By the card reader. We get an alert. Calm down, calm down. Bingo. I'll check it out. Lockdown.
All right, go for it.
Well, kind. So if that should happen, I should be able to run down and activate the other swipe as well. But I guess that will need a little practice.
Happy to not be at work tomorrow. Out of my way, kiddo.
stairs. That's affirmative. Come on, he managed to slip away. Well, maybe he's been making this lucky, I don't know. Anyway, I'm standing down.
Hey, psycho! You...
Lost visuals! Lost visuals! Anyone got eyes on Tango?
I think we're about to go from the frying pan into the frickin' fire! Problem here?
Location checked. Suspect loud and clear.
You're taking this seriously.
Yeah, just wanted to remind you about the lockdown drill tomorrow. That's right, 900 hours. And the key cards to activate the alarms are still in the safe with security. Yeah, same code. 6, 9, 2, 7. Just don't tell your mum or I'll have to shoot. Okay. Okay, but remember, you need to activate the alarm on both floors, otherwise nothing's gonna happen. Good. Yeah, I will do. Have a good shift tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye.
Greetings, sir.
Any news on the new guard assigned to codename Pinky?
I got word that he entered the building, but he hasn't reported for duty yet.
Probably still down at the depot, getting his uniform. I just hope he's got his papers with him.
I heard rumors that he used to work for that Dawood Rangan. You know, the Bollywood producer.
Excuse me. Has my replacement guard turned up yet?
We know he's arrived. I'm sure he's just changing into his uniform. He'll be here very soon.
I'm glad to hear, but I don't like to be kept waiting. Make sure he has his papers and call me, okay?
I'll call you as soon as he turns up.
You better.
Stuyvesant is expecting a replacement guard. If you can locate him, we should be able to get within strangling distance of the little worm.
Somewhere, but where the hell is it?
Who the hell are you?
I think I can open that window remotely. Scan the lock with your camera and I'll have a try.
When you just cringe proudly, you know?
Out here somewhere. Don't you worry. A colleague is also out there looking.
But this is awful. I mean, I'm in my boxers and you are a woman. It's just so embarrassing.
Oh, it's nothing. Thing I haven't seen before.
But you don't understand. I'm military. We military men are used to punctuality. I was supposed to be ready and present my papers half an hour ago.
Yes, you men in the army with your papers. Super punctual. I get it.
So cool, dude. You know what it is.
Bad as you know. Crying like a baby.
You women will never understand.
Reporting for duty.
About time. Our client has been going out of his mind waiting for you. Do you have the papers?
Yes.
Good. I'll call him now.
How should I address him?
It's classified, so you don't call him anything. But officially, he's just known as codename Pinky. Sir, this is security. Just calling to let you know your new guard has finally arrived.
Shifty.
Yes, sir. See you soon. Okay. Wait here. He'll be here shortly.
Okay, you must be my new escort.
Your boss? Seems
I have very high standards, and trust you will do your duty.
That's Marcus Stuyvesant,
You have your
Providence
credentials
partner,
on you?
self-entitled and arrogant little worm. He might not look like much, but he's done more damage to the world than you could dream.
Let's see here. Well, you have been around the world. Mumbai, Italy, France, Japan. This is a very impressive CV. I think you'll do. Okay, walk with me. I need to go through some ground rules. I expect you to be by my side 24/7, unless I say otherwise. Bathroom breaks are, of course, permitted, but only when I say so. I have a very important, delicate meeting today, in which I expect you to keep your ears closed, but your eyes wide open. Understood? Now, your papers were indeed impressive, but I need to see what I can do with my own eyes. My father used to take me hunting. He was an avid hunter. I personally hated it, but always admired his skill with a knife, and grew to appreciate what it takes to gut an animal. Have you ever tried to gut an animal?
Yes.
Good. Then you know it's not so easy as it looks. Like trying to stab a rubber ball. Bounces back if you don't stab it correctly. You're almost here. You have to understand. I didn't get where I am by blind faith. Okay, we are almost there. You see the shooting targets? Any fool can shoot a target. But with a knife? No, that's where the talent lies. My father always used to say, if you are good with a knife, you're even better with a gun. I want to see your skills. I don't know why, but I've always trusted a man who could throw a knife. almost there. You see the shooting targets? Any fool can shoot a target. With a knife? That's where the test lies. My father always used to say, if you're good with a knife, you're even better with a gun. I want to see your skills. I don't know why, but I've always trusted a man who threw a knife. I'm sure a psychiatrist would have a field day with that statement. So, show me what you got. Do well and you work for me. Fail, you get out of here, and I never want to see your face again. Let's just hope he's half as good as you were.
Only time will tell. But I doubt it.
You cocky idiot. That was a magnificent performance. I like you. I think we will get along just fine.
Gain his trust. What to do? All's back.
Okay, I think I got the right man now. Thank you for your services, and take the rest of the day off. You deserve it.
Thank you, sir. It was an honor. Thank you, sir.
You impressed me. You really did. But let's get to work. Some things you should know about me, and this is very much on a need-to-know basis. I am here incognito. So I want you to stay close, but not too close. Especially when we are out in...
We got 47. Soon there will be no more Providence. And you need to find an exit. Our business is done here, but it's far from over. If that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's He's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decision makers. Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did...
She'll make it right. She always does.
We have a fix on Carlisle. Come on. We've got a plane to catch. I hope you like the rain, 47.
Miss Burnwood.
How did you...
I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now.
You planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me. Where'd that get you?
We handed you an empire.
It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand. Or you will. Soon enough.
She came home.
Carlisle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlisle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlisle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlisle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlisle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlisle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlisle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
This is a private area, sir. Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about those texts.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she just thanked me because she understood the position I was in. We had a really good talk about it, actually.
Oh, what did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. And that stuff from...
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Please do.
If you'd follow me.
Awesome.
I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're
what did I
here.
tell you?
Everything's
She's a
just so
sensible woman.
strange.
And that stuff
Preparing
from
for
your
Madame's
actions like
funeral, and then she
manipulation
turns up
101.
alive.
I know.
But then
I
the
know.
awful business with her brother
I guess I
Zachary.
thought she was going to read
Then,
into them and
all
freak
this
out.
security.
Say I must have done something to provoke her.
Like this.
Shit, man. Caroline really did a number on you.
That's a bit excessive, I think, considering the fact that I spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house. Sorry about that.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madam Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
Did you get that bird shit off the front screen of my car then?
I did, sir.
You sure about that? And maybe go make absolutely sure.
I'm certain. Already checked. Twice, sir.
You gotta keep that windscreen clean. I just thought something. I think I lost a button for my cuff yesterday, probably at the graveyard. Could you just pop down and have a look?
For a button, sir?
That's what I said.
Right. What colour?
White. Please be quick. Can't go without my button now, can I?
I'll have a look.
Mr. Whitmer, are you ready to inspect the crime scene now?
That music makes my heart soar.
You have a way with words.
I shouldn't have gone. But that Emma woman is a tad too busy for my taste.
Tell me.
He scolded Mary for not making the bed the way she prefers it. It's so unfair. She'd just discovered Zachary's dead body and was all shook up. I tried to tell Emma, and do you know what she said? She said, "Things will change around here. I can promise you that."
I saw her rearranging the photos in the sitting room, hiding Madam in the back, and then moving Montgomery to the front. She's not right in her head. Why would she do that? He died almost 50 years ago. Thank God Madam Carlyle was still alive.
But he was such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
Did all the groceries arrive? I heard some of the delivery people were unhappy with the security at the gate.
Did you want to check on that undertaker in charge of the funeral? I got word he's upset with Madame Carlyle.
Everything's in order.
little bit of decency and self-respect.
So, how long have you been working?
About a month now.
You're American. What on earth are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs to clubs in London.
Hello, sir.
My parents would hate him.
It's bloody rude, that's what it is. Making us come here to play funeral and then show up like nothing.
Don't get your knickers all twisted.
Sorry, sir, you don't appear on my list, so you need to go.
Mr. Whitmer, are you ready to inspect the crime scene now?
I am.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Right. I'm serious. I have a friend who's... Jesus, that's good.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
A hidden door.
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. Zachary was shopping for New Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47. It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Mr. Fernsby?
Hello, sir.
I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47. So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis?
Just keep calm.
Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Hotel booked, car packed, all ready to go when I got the call.
Madame Carlyle wants to inspect the arrangements for the staged funeral tomorrow. What's the delay?
It's the birds. They're making a racket, droppings everywhere. The undertaker was strong. Unless you want to talk to the birds,
Oh, no, mine is horrible. Safer for everyone alive, especially Italy, so
Aaron,
everybody's
what's
covered.
about that hit in this bathroom?
I hope I die in the autumn. I love autumn. Madame Carlyle is dead, Sir Louis. No funeral, not if you ask me.
Well, I still think it's going to be a beautiful service.
Well, I'm siding with the Undertaker on this one. It's wrong pretending to be dead.
Some things you don't have, not even if you're filthy rich.
Damn birds! If I could just get a clear hit on those nests.
That looks like a false alarm.
Fine.
I doubt that's true, though. No, he was here when the safe in Madame Carlyle's office was repaired last week. He had to carry some heavy bolt to the top floor. He complained about back pain for the entire weekend.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's
Why lie
office.
about a trip to
I
Denton?
bet that's where she
Does
keeps
that?
the file on
The
Arthur
harmless
Edwards.
facts. Seriously, Denton? What a knob.
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for spring season yesterday. I'd stay worried about how he handles the drink. They never take me over.
I walk around.
Do something.
Take off his head.
God! Sing him! Anyone? What? Shit!
Oh, fuck! Come on, do you read? We've got another situation!
We lost him. Okay, that Rogue One reported a disturbance in grid figure 65973. Moving into...
What?
Sure thing.
Jeez! Come on, can someone help me?
Get work on to the CTS double time in Bruce Road. Watch out! Heads down, he's opening his car.
That's the guy! Right there!
Safe in Madame Carlyle's office was repaired last week. He had to carry some heavy bolt to the top floor. He complained about back pain for the entire weekend.
A safe in Madam Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
You've got to be kidding me. No power, no portrait.
Oh, Madame Carlyle will be furious.
Do you mind? I need to be...
So, Madame Carlyle wants a picture taken. If you were to assist with the missing fuse, I'm sure the portrait would be one for the ages.
Left alone, okay?
Oh, Madame Carlyle will be furious. She expects the family photos to be done any moment now.
I need it to happen, okay? And I need it to be perfect. I don't believe for a second Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Yes, sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how things
On top of everything, Rosie thinks she's in love with young Patrick. I mean, that's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one.
Life can be tough sometimes.
And that detective asked to come here.
Identify yourself. This guy's face ring any bells to you? I don't think I've seen him around here before.
Stop! You hear me?
And regarding the eulogy, you can hardly be blamed for the mistake of asking Edward to perform the task. I will have words with Gregory about that. But as I said, it is too late to change that now. I do, however, suggest you make a contingency plan if he is unable to go through with it. He always was fragile.
So you've got your work cut out for you if you do try.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to imply that you're not fine. You're definitely fine. I mean, I don't find it's not my type of thing.
Yes. Hi, Captain. It's Tuesday. Edward. I know I'm not super sorry. Gotta run. Sorry.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes. This dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. Anything else I can do to help?
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me. Oh, God. I hope it's not Mother wanting me to rehearse the eulogy in front of everybody.
Alexa, back from the dead. A make-believe funeral, a murder mystery. Oh, all too much.
Don't worry, I'm sure everything will settle down.
I need to stop thinking about Emma all the time, but she just makes me...
So 41 guests will attend the funeral.
really freaks me out.
There's still a lot to see to, but we're in good time, I think.
I can't deal with all this pretend funeral stuff just now. I know I have to, but Amy thinks she might be pregnant. I'm going to be a dad.
You'll be fine, Robbie. Kids are great.
Last. As you all know, I have a lot on my plate and need to focus on sorting everything out, so please do not disturb me with your petty concerns. You are all adults,
How are you today, sir?
and as part of the elite, you will eventually have to deal with difficult situations like this. It comes late for most of you, but this is a chance for you to show what you are made of. That will be all.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint. With Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all? Not very thorough, are you?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle. But who could blame him? The only company he had was his rare plants and Mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Anything else you want to pry?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing, really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Can you please sit down? You know, if I could just think of something interesting to say during
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:45. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Wilson?
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon.
Don Yates, Alexa Carlyle
And he
here.
seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the
Explain
hallway.
yourself. I
It's
demand
probably
that you
nothing.
return my call ASAP.
And one more thing.
Sending a junior
Please
attorney
be
is
kind to
gross
Edward.
negligence of your responsibilities.
It can only take so much.
And will
Is there
have
anything else you want to ask
consequences
me?
for your company and you personally as well. I will make sure of that. Mark my word.
Patrick Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. So, is that it?
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell.
You look
No
tanned.
ambition. Imagine
I
deciding
bet
to
Mother
live
spent the
in a
last
museum.
week at her Cyprus estate.
You know, Father
Am I
says
right?
Zachary and Alexa used to be two of a kind.
Oh, come
He had
on.
a great future ahead of him.
I need
then
to know what's
suddenly,
going on.
He just gave up everything.
This affects me too, you
What
know.
an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. If that's all, I think I'll get...
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps... Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Phil, did you find out that the vote was notarized? But how the hell did that happen? No? We all signed it. I voted him in the vote. got it notarized the very same day. Right, listen. You go to their office and ask the
Patrick token
sheriff.
to Madame Carlyle's daughter.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Of course.
Gregory, something's off. Who has got word his motion is rejected? Something. Listen, Gregory, something's off. Who has got word his motion is rejected?
All right there.
Seriously, step into mid-century. It's not safe at all.
I'm sorry. I know. I'm not supposed to do this. I'm sorry. Bye.
Mary is so upset. She's never seen a dead body before.
14.
And that detective asked to come here. Madame Carlyle must believe Zachary was murdered. Why else ask him to snoop around? I feel weak in my knees from all the tension here.
We'll all need a vacation when this is over.
This is Rebecca's room. I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
HTC depot number 5085. No, I need it immediately. Yes, I'll hold. Yes, I'm still here. It doesn't exist. What do you mean it doesn't exist? Right. I'll double check and get back to you.
What?
Do you think it was a suicide?
Madame Carlyle certainly doesn't think so. Why else did she?
The murder? Was the blood?
No, not that I saw. All I can think about is those swollen eyes.
peculiar icons above the safe. I wonder if they might be some sort of code. Maybe have a look around the office, 47.
Dig this place. Ancestral graveyard, trophy room. The office safe is hidden behind a portrait. Please stay back.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
Alrighty.
I
you
should
should
probably...
probably,
Right, yeah,
yeah.
sorry.
Such a bunch of old junk. Must be 100 years old at least. I don't know how the Brits can stand it.
I'm not sure I've seen you before. Do not move another muscle. What are you trying to be? That disguise is not good enough. You can't fool me, bro. Hey, you! You've got a gun, right? We've got trouble. Hey, I need some help here. I need your help. This crazy guy has dressed himself up.
Do you have info on the perp?
The man is trying to pass as someone else.
Please step aside. Let me do my job. I'll handle this.
This is ridiculous.
Shit! Hey, get ready.
Roger that.
Got nothing.
Oh, God.
Come in, command. Yeah, we got someone around here who's he's playing dress up or something. It's not right. He's dressed in some kind of what do you call it? Costume?
What's that?
Oh, come on. Can you just go see what it was? I hear you. You really get to know someone if you work in their home, right?
Well, I guess so. I never thought about it that way.
What do you about Rebecca? What would you say if you wanted to get her?
I don't know her that well. She doesn't live here, and when she's here, she's always really busy. Always on the phone, or reading papers, or emails. It feels like I can't breathe in there. The tension is off the charts.
Make sure the edges are sharp. No weeds on the gravel. I could go on and on.
Now Zachary won't get to see the rhododendron Virginian blossoms. They were his favourites.
I know, Oliver, I know. But we shall all miss him dearly.
I dare you to throw the...
Man, I would be careful if I was you. Your back can snap just like that. You better get one of them sack trolleys. That'll get the job done nice and easy.
Act like a person, why
Anyone? Hey! You better get your head out of your ass double quick.
What's going on here? What happened?
What is wrong?
I've got this psycho killer dragging a body!
Oh,
Do something!
Yeah,
Go police! Are you calling me a liar?
Okay, enlighten me here. Do you have a description?
I have no idea.
Please step aside. I'll handle this. Command? You read me? Okay, shit. This just got serious. He's in some type of costume. Freeze!
Hey!
will never again meet someone like Zachary. I can't bear to think what will happen. With all his rare plants.
I need this to work. It's such a shock for all of us. Damn it!
Emma Carlyle in the greenhouse. How curious.
Emma Carlyle.
Oh! You startled me. I was just, I don't know, thinking about Zachary. He spent most of his life in here with these plants. Not much of a life, is it? Well, anyway, I'll be outside if you need me. If you'd excuse me.
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. How do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Anything else you want to know?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
My